Okay. All right. Everyone. Let's Paint TV. Let's paint. Oh, man. Well, we've been doing a lot of that. So, always got that situation where you possibly are painted out. You didn't save your energy for tonight's show. Good question. Good question. Okay, we got it's a good idea, a good thought, or it's a thought. I don't know if it's a good thought. It's a terrible thought. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's not do it. Snap out of it. Okay, so I've been paying the liquor bottles. I'm a little painted out. Yeah, I'm a little painted out. And just doing stuff all day kind of thing. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean, frankly, that can be good streaming TV stuff, because you're really getting to the core of who you are and stuff like that. No, I don't. Nah, what are you talking about? It's bullshit. No, but maybe. Oh shit! What? What? Tempura Terry, $100. Are you kidding me? Wow. That's for every dollar. It's crazy, man. It's just going crazy. Okay, that's 100. I counted. That was in my head. I counted 100. Man, wow. That's great. Oh wait, no, that's 100. Actually, I'm guessing that was 100. You could go back and we could replay it and then actually decipher it, kind of like the JFK film, to see if it was 2 shots or 3 shots or 1 shot. Man, wow. Tempura Terry, man, my goodness. Well, thank you so much for your support. All right, you're a big time supporter for sure. Even a subscriber. Okay, well, as I was saying, little painted out, but we're coming to the crescendo of our show, the show I'm going to have at the LA Art Show, which is kind of strange because I don't even know if I'm starting to wonder if it might be canceled, with all this Delta virus, and people started to second guess everything, like, well, maybe we shouldn't be doing stuff anymore. Maybe we should hide in our homes again. But it is, for far as I know, it's still a go. So anyway, but it's just a couple of more weeks. So I'm just sort of, but I'm painting all these alcohol bottles is a little tiresome. But I always have a new idea. In fact, I still have plenty of ideas that I haven't even gotten to. Anyway, this, as you can see, it's a horizontal large painting canvas, and I'm going to paint the liquor bottles. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different liquor bottles, right? What do you think? 1, 2, 3. In fact, I'll just kind of smash it through with the paint. We're just going to smash the paint a little bit, guys, and kind of feel it out, if you don't mind. Get a sense of where we are with this idea. In my research of alcohol-related artworks, there's actually a genre. Is a genre. Not like it's not jaundice. It's a thing. You know, people are actually actively making alcohol-related artworks. Okay. At any rate, but this particular image that I'm kind of going to do is a very common one, or not clearly not the way I'm doing it, but the idea of putting them all on the same in a row. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be Bacardi over here, I think. And this is some Bombay gin. These are kind of like the standard popular ones. We're going to do Captain Morgan's. Put this over here, Captain Morgan's. We might get more than... Just going to do all the... I don't, well, plus I'm going to mix it up with what I'm checking out here. Have I ever painted a song? Oh, maybe. I might have. I can't recall. If I have or not. It sounds like I might have tried. We've painted a lot of different things. We're always open to painting different ideas and wherewithals. Okay, so here's the Captain Morgan's. I'm shamelessly just stealing from this. It's a bar in Tampa Bay, apparently. This is their lineup of drinks, but I'm gonna change it because there's a couple of drinks bottles that I'm not familiar with, and we got to get a couple of more choices in here. It's an optical illusion when you look at the label. It's on a curved surface. It's flat, but it's curved, and you don't know if it's convex or concave. Am I saying that right? Okay. Well, nevertheless. Anyway, so we're just going to kind of see what happens here. This is Captain Morgan's guy. Anyway, I'm just kind of feeling it out. Okay, now we're going to get the Jim Beam. This guy is a little shorter. There you go. Okay, little Jim Beam label. There you go. Jose Cuervo. Got to do the Jose Cuervo. Can I paint Blanton's? Not exactly sure what you're talking about. $82 here at 7:11. It's summer. It's not too bad, you know. Could definitely be worse. I think we talked about that yesterday. It definitely can and will be much worse, much more worser. Let's see. We should be able to get. Looks like just one more bottle. Oh, we'll get the Seagram 7 or the Smirnoff. Should we do Smirnoff? Oh, there's too much space over there. Should I put a hint of something else over here? I guess I could. Is that a good idea? I never know. There's conflicting stories on what that, if that's a good idea or not. Okay, let's put this. Let's do Smirnoff, or do the 7. I'll do the 7. Seagram 7. And then we'll do the Smirnoff over here. I don't think I'm gonna. Okay, so this is the Smirnoff. I'm pretty certain I always say that I'm not gonna finish this all tonight, and we'll just run it into tomorrow, because this is a little more detailed. But I am known to say that and then end up finishing it. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We are not committing ourselves to one or the other. We're just gonna. Right now, we're just smashing the paint in here, on here, and getting the ball rolling, as they say, in the world of painting. Blanton's delicious bourbon and it's a wonderful bottle, says SV Dave. Blanton's. No, I'm not familiar with Blanton's. Blanton's bottle cork is the king of corks, says the word artist. But he spelled out Blanton's with them, which I guess is a thing in and out of itself. Okay, well, this is a first for me. I'm not familiar. I'm not, I gotta say, I'm not well versed in my alcohol liquor bottles. But it's endless, no doubt. It is endless, these liquor bottles. They just there's a very different varieties and different types. Okay, so do I keep that? Do we just keep it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we don't do anything with that? Maybe that's what we do. Okay, maybe that's what we do. This is the 7. Already feeling like it's finished. I'm kidding, but then again, I'm not. You think I'm kidding, but I'm always willing to say that I'm done before it's really, seriously fine tuned, and maybe I'm shortening myself, or shortening my life, at the very least. Drinking all this alcohol, that's for sure. But anyway, I'm not don't spend much time in the hard alcohol department. I'll just tell you that. So I don't know much about this stuff. What's good and what's bad, who knows? But like I was saying, concave, convex. It is, there is sort of an optical illusion that happens when you're looking, because your mind is telling you one thing, but I think, if you're good with your observation skills, and that's what it comes down to, your observation skills. What kind of observation skills you got going? But even then, your eyes could be deceived. My eyes adore you. Da 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 da. My eyes adore you. Do 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 do. My eyes adore you. Okay. My eyes deceive me. All right, so as you can see, it can be a simple little line, and movement can really finish the job. Now, which one was that? I did mix it up. Which one was the Cuervo? Am I doing Cuervo now? Oh, that was supposed to be Cuervo. Well, I guess not. We can make it Cuervo. It's a good question. Well, it's kind of good to take a look at what you got going on here from far away. Okay. Enough kind of gingerly going about it. Now it's time to break out the big guns. And when I say big guns, I'm talking about my big monster paintbrush. Super monster paintbrush. Look at this bad boy. What a monster. What a beast. I keep it in a little vat of formaldehyde. No. Actually, I put some linseed oil on there, so it just sort of sits there, so I don't have to clean it, because it is a pain in the butt to clean it all the time. Okay, so you know what? I need to put my gloves on. Let's put my gloves on. All right. Now we are talking. We are in the game. Now we're in the game. Now I'm actually going to have to load up with some more paint because we're kind of short. And this brush, even though I had it saturated in linseed oil, it is a little funky looking, and it could use a haircut. But we're just going to give it a little once over. Let's just give it a once over here. Okay. It's not the best. It's not ideal, but we will work with that nevertheless. Tempura, we do have a 20% off sale. Just letting you know. Let's plop down some more paint here. Okay. Let's get some paint. let's rework the back or get the background going here with our big giant humongous brush. So let's see if we can. Now the question is, maybe I could slip in a 7th. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I could get 7. But it kind of felt like it was about what this is. I think we just gotta kind of stay with this and then just kind of make these guys sing. Now I got another one of these canvases, a 24 by 48, and we could try another one of these. Another selection of liquor bottles. Like I said, I'm not going to commit myself to the local sanitarium. No, to finishing this painting tonight. I promise you that is not on the agenda. But having said that, and knowing me, that can change on the fly. We can change that and feel inclined to finish. I'm one to want to finish. I'm always starting kind of too late at times, and so that might be one of the more main reasons why this thing. What is going on? You gonna cause trouble? What's that all about? That's what you're supposed to be for. This thing is so funky. It's so smashed up that it doesn't even work anymore. Well, okay. We'll just have to go with it. I just can't complain all the time. It's always good to complain, but at some point, just move on. Move on from the complaining. So the canvas wants to leave the easel. That's because this big brush is it's a little bit of a physical thing. In fact, I'm feeling like I'm getting a pectoral muscle pull from it. but I'm not going to be using it forever, so we'll probably scale it back just a tad bit. Whew. Okay. All right. So it's already in the cards. I think this group of bottles to work from. All right, so I ended up not doing the Jose Cuervo. Should I? I kind of should do a Jose Cuervo because there's no tequila in this. You know what I mean? I should do a tequila. So I got the rum. I got 2 rums. I got a gin, a whiskey, 2 whiskeys, a vodka. Okay, no tequila. Okay, rum. Gin. I got another rum. Maybe I should get rid of that one. I shouldn't worry about it. Maybe I shouldn't worry. But then where does that Jose Cuervo? I should put that in there. Well, okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll have maybe 2, if anything, we'll have 2 rums, a gin, a whiskey, tequila, and a vodka. Okay, so this is going to be Jose Cuervo. I think that's the way to go. I think we're going to solve it that way. I really need to get some fresh paint. I'm really smashing the last of the paint that's in my palette, but really there's something wonderful about doing that. I always feel like it's always a wonderful. Plus, it feels like you're not wasting the paint, which possibly is well, it's not always. It could be you could be defeating the purpose, or making things worse, possibly. So that's one thing to consider. I remember an art professor once insisted that you start every painting with a brand new spanking clean palette with brand new fresh paint, and I was just like, what the. I got out of his class along with other ideas from him ASAP. I was out of there so quick. But there's some merit to that, thinking. But I think there's sort of I've mentioned this before with the teaching of art in my own experiences, and I see it all the time from other people teaching you about how to paint and stuff. They always end up, even if they're saying, and maybe it could be my case too, I'm open to that idea. They're always, well, generally not. They usually are saying, this is how you do it, this. I'm willing to say I don't know what I'm doing for the most part. All right, I'm not going to finish that idea. Except for the fact that I think just the answer to the follow-up of what I was trying to say is the the main point here was that art teachers or teachers in general tend to get on the high horse, and they start to explain how everything is supposed to be done their way. It's their way, and then it's not even, that's not, if everyone was following Norman Rockwell on how to make art, we would all be making Norman Rockwell paintings. It's just like, no, that's not the way to go, as far as I am concerned. Okay, so I'm still working with my limited palette in a weird way. That's really what it becomes, isn't it? Okay. Oh, the Bombay gin. Now, this was kind of. I got a good amount of white over here, so that's good. All right, now so it's looking kind of good, and I'm like, oh, wait a second. I thought maybe I'll finish it tonight. I do say that a bit, and then I end up finishing it, but I don't know. I don't think I got it in me necessarily to finish it. Okay, so then this is the clear Bacardi bottle. I always like painting the darker, the more amber. And as far as buying, if I buy a bottle of rum, I will tend to buy the darker amber looking one. Though I've heard that when it comes to, I've heard people say that they actually think that the clear rum is better for mixed drinks. Like they advocate, like like they are, connoisseurs. I don't know. I don't know about that stuff. I'm no expert on that stuff. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. Definitely wouldn't know. I would not know. I would not know. Oh no. Okay. All right, I'm going to clean the palette. We'll clean the palette because I've exhausted. I am exhausted physically, mentally, but I'm also have exhausted my paint supply. It is just very, very little left. And we did a pretty good job, I'd say. Now, like I said, this one professor advocated that you throw all this paint out. You just get rid of it. I always thought that was like the dumbest thing in the world. And wastefully, like totally, like un-PC. It's kind of fun to be politically correct. You know what I'm saying? It feels good. I feel good being politically correct. What? What are you talking? It does have a bad a lot of people like to bag on politically correct, but in some cases, it has some, and I'd say most cases, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, so all right, might need some more white paint. Okay, let's get some more white paint. We need all the colors of the rainbow. Yeah, politically correct has it got a bad connotation, but if you really analyze it, it's really, I'd say more times than not. I think there might be some examples where politically correct goes overboard. But I don't know what those are. And usually, generally speaking, though, people that are attacking politically correctness tend to represent they're usually racist in some form, or they're protecting some kind of ideology, or or they just don't, also they just don't like being told. I get it. I get that part, but if it's deep down that they're racist, then I think it's there's not much validity to their attacks. Not that this all comes down to being racist or not. After all, we all might have a little racist aspects to ourselves, all right. Just being honest, guys. Just being honest about it all. Okay, let's get some Alizarin Crimson, and okay, there's some Alizarin Crimson. So now, getting back to that professor that said that you really need to have a clean palette with fresh paint to start with your painting. Well, I'm there now. But I got ahead of the game because I now got a blocked in idea of what I'm trying to do. So okay, so I got a red, I got a blue. I don't know, am I missing a color? I can't, well, probably could use a better yellow, but I think we'll just go with what we got. And with that in mind, I'm going to take a short little break. We'll be right back. You're watching Let's Paint TV. All right. I'm looking at these and I'm thinking maybe we do need to make them a little more. Maybe we need to sneak in some more bottles here. I'm not convinced that just these 6 would be the way to go. Maybe I should scratch it and get maybe 7 or even 8. What do you think? I think it might be not bad idea. All right, let me see. It's a work in progress, as they say. All right, so if that's the case, let's try something. And this could be out of. We might just be going out of control here, but I'm gonna just do it anyway. Just gonna try to get a few more in because it just feels a little empty, you know. Plus, a little bit of a struggle in the painting. There's nothing wrong with that. That's always a good way. It's always good to see in a painting some struggle, a little bit of a. It's not all figured out. Okay, let's get that in there like that. So far, it looks like I've gained an extra bottle, so I don't know if how that's gonna turn out. But it looks like instead of 6, we'll do 7 bottles. We'll take it. We'll definitely take it. Okay, look at this guy comes over here. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Can we get 8? No, I don't know. Probably not. But we did sneak in another one. I'm happy about that for the most part. But I don't know if I could get an eighth one in. The 8th wonder. Let's see, is that even possible? Probably not. Let's go a little higher. Let's see, is that gonna work? So now I got a problem here because this guy is. There's a lot of extra space there. Now, maybe we do put a half over here. Yeah, let's do a half. We could do a half and maybe a half over here. Well, I believe I like the extra at the very least. Beer bottle. Let me and I think maybe we can have another half here. That'd be good, I think. Yeah. There. Maybe we cheat this guy in just a tad bit. Cheat you over just a tad bit. And get your space, a little more space for that guy. Let's see, that's kind of looking better. I think it's got more. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think it's going to be better. I think we're better suited for something like this than something that we don't have otherwise. Now, I don't know if I have it in me, but I could just leave the background the way it is. Because it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, you know? It has that weird dimensionality. What we'll do is leave it for now, and let's just work on the bottles now, because maybe we can leave it, and that would be kind of fun. Fun. Pleasant surprise. Well, I didn't want that. Let's see if we can get this to work for us. Could really use a bigger brush, but the only bigger brush I have is that humongous one, and that causes a lot of earth-shattering stuff. So I think we'll just hold off on the big brush for now. But let's see if we can get this to work for us. Let's do the Captain Morgan. It's right here. It's talking to me. I don't think I've ever had Captain Morgan. I've never tried it. I don't know. Is that from Jamaica or something? Okay, we need another brush to do some damage. Let's go with this guy. It's a little smaller. Not so sure, but we'll get it to work. Get some red on there. Kind of works. Sort of works. Okay, Alizarin yellow ochre up there. Pretty good. Alright, here's that guy. We painted him yesterday. Captain Morgan. I guess was he actually somebody? He probably was, huh? Okay. It's doing good. We're doing good. Okay, let's get another paper towel. And let's see how that looks from a distance. I think I'll try getting rid of this. Somehow that's not feeling right. And if that's the case, then let's see what we can do with this. We get rid of this guy. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of you. Move you over. Just gotta move you over. If we can. It's a battle. We got a battle. Somehow I'm not feeling that end piece. Okay, so with that in mind, we're just gonna have to see if we can do it without it. The side piece. And if that's the case, we've got to find a way to bring these guys over to the right without causing too much damage. do that to me. Okay. Okay. So if that's the case, we bring you over here to the right a little bit. Whatever bottle you are, we're going to bring you over to the right. And then this guy can be here. Kind of where it was. Actually, it is where it was. Okay. Okay, it's breathing a lot better. A lot better. Let's get rid of the background. Thought I would keep it, but I'm going to get rid of it. Gonna get rid of it. Just knock it out. Once and for all. Get rid of it. We might leave it, the little crazy brushwork. Probably. Let's see if we can keep it. Okay, we got a battle going on here. That's always good. A good battle, a painting battle. That's the best kind of battle out there. Painting battle. It's a struggle. It's a little frustrating, but you stay in the game, and you can find some results to your liking, if it's possible. It's not always a guarantee, though. Not a guarantee. Okay, as they say, we got a nice Bouillet base here. And we're all set to work on this again here tomorrow. So I'm going to paint a, got it nicely set. So it took a while to battle, but I'm kind of happy with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it looks like I kind of made that fatter, but I think overall it's going to be okay. And then again, that looks really fat over there. These guys look too thin. Oh man. Oh shoot. I thought I was gonna hold off on this. I might, maybe let's battle it with this a little bit more. Maybe that's what I gotta do. Give it a little more battle. This guy could be a little fatter, I guess. Shouldn't worry about it. At the same time, we shouldn't worry so much. All right. Well, I believe I will leave it as is for now. And we're going to revisit this tomorrow on Let's Play TV. Thanks again, everyone, for hanging out. A special thanks to Tampora Terry with the super chat. $100 super chat. Oh my goodness. And but we'll come back again tomorrow. We'll give it another run through. As you can see, there's a little bit of a battle going on. And like I said, it's a good battle. Painting. It's a good battle. It's a good release of your pheromones. What is a pheromone? Anyway, thanks again for hanging out. And get out there and paint. Even though it can be frustrating. But I got a good start on this. I got a good start, and we'll put some detail on this tomorrow. And it's got a nice, as I say, bouillet base. It's got a nice, it's got a nice start, I think. We changed it. We had 6 bottles, and then I'm like, no, let's get some more. So then I got 7, and then I thought I'd get some side bottles, and I'm like, nah, I don't know about those side bottles. So no more side bottles. Maybe. We could still add one. We could still sneak one in. I don't know. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe. Stay safe. Okay. Nighty night.